about the whole idea of, the alignment? So, like you're talking the face of the club is 5 times more important than the lie. But any techniques that you think are particularly good for making sure that that club face is lined up square with where you want the ball to go?
As in,
Yeah, in
lined up
terms
to
of,
the ball?
like line, with terms of with your feet, or just, I'm looking at, yeah, I think this is square, but, maybe I'm like this, or maybe I'm like this.
Yeah, so definitely one thing you can do is you can take a golf club and just put it kind of straight in between right here. And then you put the ball right here and you put the club face right up next to it. Now make sure that your club face is square up to the ball there. And another thing, if you feel like your putter head's like this and it's not lined up directly to your feet, you can also do it this way with your feet. Put it up there, and then you put the ball right there in the club face, and you can put another club this way, that way too. Do it that same way. I don't know, I have a line that sticks in my bag that I use, but you can do it with a golf club, you can do it with an umbrella or anything really, anything in a straight line, and that'll help you get lined up the straight way there. So, any other questions? Do you know why that one went right? That was right where you aimed. Put that club down there, aim right at your target, and when you set up to the ball, you want to feel like your feet are squared up right to where that club's at. That one will play all right, won't it? All right. So one of the keys with iron shots is you want to hit the ground after you make contact with the ball. So it's a little different with a driver. Obviously, when you're hitting your driver, it's teed up in the air, you're not really hitting the ground. But with the iron, you want to make contact with the ground with every shot to get that full contact. So the first drill I'm going to have you guys work on today is, it looks like we've all got towels on our bags. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a towel and we're going to put it about 3 ball lengths behind our ball that we're hitting. So what that's going to do is we're going to see the towel there, and we're not going to want to hit the towel, obviously, because that means that you're hitting too far behind the ball. So if you're hitting your towel and it's flying out on the range, it's not going to go too far because it's a towel. But what that towel is going to want to make you do is it's going to make you want to make contact with that ground later on in your swing. So the way that we're going to do that is through that weight transfer, kind of like we talked about last week. So obviously, at your setup position, the club is behind the ball, and we kind of want to make contact more right here we want to make contact with the ball and then make contact with the ground after we make contact with the ball. So when we take the club back, obviously our weight shifts a little bit to our back leg, and then once we start the downswing, we're going to shift our weight forward to our front leg, and what that's going to do is that's going to change our swing plane, and so instead of the club landing here on the ground, it's going to land over here. So when we shift that weight, we're going to make contact with the ball here first, and then we're going to shallow out right there. And that's what this towel is going to do behind it here. Is it's going to help you get that weight transferred to your front legs. You're not going to want to hit the towel here behind your ball. So let's all go ahead and grab our towels, and I'll make sure you guys all got it set up here.